Today on display, this floppy, which goes into the 1541 connected to the Mega 65. Hey, and I'll become Glasses Jeffrey for this one. See you in a bit.
Are you leveling up with the Jeffrey Ghost? The Jeffrey is leveling up with you.
Yeah. Oh, I put the floppy away again. In goes the floppy. On the back side and the front side is one game, Air Rally. CSDB has that game. You can find it everywhere. But the disc is a bit broken, so I can't even play Air Rally. It's quite sad, but kind of fun in a way. Now, we're going to move the back side. You can, if you flick on the Mega 65, you can hold the Mega key to get into Ghost 64 world immediately. Now I have to type Ghost 64. I figured you can also press the reset button and then hold the Mega key. It's for lazy people. Love it. This is a .8 device, but right now if I .8 the directory, we get the disk image from the SD card that is mounted by default by the Mega 65. So in order to access this device, we either need to make this a .10 or a .11 if that is possible. You can make it a .9 at least, that's what they know, but you need to go inside and solder some shit. That's not what we're going to do, of course. Now we're pressing 8 here now, it moves the internal drive away to unit 10. You saw that in the bottom right. This is the way Jeffrey accesses his 5041, but we need to do this every time we reboot the Commodore 64. It's quite annoying. I learned from the Discord, the guy said like, has to do with the registers in the Commodore 64 being reset every time the Commodore 64 boots up. So, or at least the Commodore 65 in this case. But hey, almost the same thing. So it is on the backside. Top Dog is not that great of a game, I learned from the Lemon. Beyond Night Run, I believe same thing, not that great. Asteroid I still haven't checked. It's a small game, I wasn't even bothered by it. Now we're going to boot up Phantom. And the 3, I don't know if it stands for Triad or a different group, but I believe this one might not be on CSDB. And it is a harder game to track down, because it is also of course listed with all kinds of games that have the name Phantom in them. Like this Phantom with the Karate Devil something, really shitty game. I'm not going to say this is a great game, but this is one of the better games that I found so far on all the floppies that I've been going through. And it is obscure, and CSDB probably doesn't have this, I believe. If you look for this game, there is an entry on GameBase 64, but no downloads are available there. There's no entry on Lemon 64. Commodore 64.com or C64.com doesn't have it. I was able to find something on archive.org, like 3 different downloads. Probably those are as well available in the CSDB, but not this version that I have here. This is a different crack, I'm led to believe. Without a crack throw though, so is it that interesting for the CSDB? I don't know, but it is at least something that I have and no one else has. And that's what I like to find on these floppies, you know? It doesn't matter if it's a game that is already out there under a different crack or whatever. No. If you're just, yeah, looking for 1001, is that the 1001 crew? Are those the guys that cracked this one? Because I can't find anything else on the crack, and the 3 doesn't mean anything to me either. All good, let's boot it up. So it's a game from 1987 according to the GameBase 64 that has a page on this game. There is a software thing, Tynesoft. They make quite cool games, I'm led to believe, on the Lemon 64. Circus games is on there, which seems quite nice, but although it doesn't get a high rating. They had some shit stuff in 1984, and then apparently they went full in on the Commodore 64 from 1986, 1987, I'm going to say. And they have some titles from the looks of it that are recently rated on Lemon 64 and also recently good looking. What did I say? Decently good looking. Decently rated. So, the music already looped. If we go in the game, right now the music keeps on looping. It says Space to Start. Written by Dave Croft. For a moment I was like, hey, that is the guy from Pitfall. No, that is David Crane, of course, Jeffrey. This guy apparently only wrote one game. It's this game. For Tynesoft, yes. Obscure title in 1987. You can kill the music by pressing F7 a couple of times. It will fade the music out. And now we should hear the hard monitor. It's one of those games that doesn't do music and sounds on the same at the same time. It was quite sad. It could do that with a tune that was playing. Yes, they could reserve one channel for sound effects. Have music playing if there's no sound effects. But well, maybe with the beep they were like, nah, that is annoying. I don't know. I wasn't there when they tested this out, or they just were like, no, this is how we're going to do it. This, or Dave Croft, what is it? It was like that, like yeah, let's do it like this. I like it like this. Yes. Doesn't matter. So yeah, what does this game remind you of, guys? I would say Gauntlet, yes. Or maybe better example actually, that thing that I played with Luna on the Atari 2600. What was it again? The 7800 version is coming as well, a re-release. Jeffrey is saving already money for that, yes. Because the Atari cartridges cost a lot. If you keep buying them, that is. And all of them. Let's blab about this game for yeah, not the Atari stuff, no. Still waiting for a lot of Atari stuff though. There's in the bottom right of this game you see the number 72. It started at 70, that is our heart rate. And every time we touch ghosts, just like now one spawned on top of us, that number rises. If you hear ghost sounds coming to the mic, it's my son downstairs making little noises. That's alright. God damn it! That was a lot of hits. Yeah, I don't want to use my gun the whole time. Why not, Jeffrey? Well, you also see reactor, and you see these little yellow lines with it. That's how much I can shoot my Ghostbusters ray. And there's a little boss here. Well, boss. It's just a ugly fucker sitting in the way. He needs a lot of reactor, so to say, to get killed. So I better make haste now to this battery pack. This is the plus and minus symbol, yes. Why sometimes these ghosts don't die, I have no clue. But now they make it very tricky to get to the battery pack and I get there killed. Cool. Yeah, I like this. This is good, simple fun. It is quite relaxed until you are out of reactor. So manage your battery pack, I guess. There's a little motorcycle outside. Don't know if you hear that. I find it weird though that this ghosts sometimes don't seem to die. Maybe you need to shoot him in the face or something. Let's pay attention to that. See how that works. Still trying to remember the Atari name of the Gauntlet clone. It was not really a Gauntlet clone. It was inspired by the same game as Gauntlet. Drew its inspiration from, apparently. I forgot all these names. Jeffrey, yeah? Even Glasses Jeffrey does that, yes. We are in the Ye Oldie Inn. Yeah, I can't do Old English either. I can't do English, I can't do Oldie. Ye Oldie English. Both are not in Jeffrey's repertoire, no. I managed to get to level 2 in the first time playing. So the second time playing just now, Jeffrey did a shittier job. It's also very on brand. But that second level, it's still Yin. I do wonder if that changes at some point, and if there are more surprises like that boss, that bigger creature blocking the road in the next stage, I believe. I mean, if more stuff throws in variation like that, that's going to be fun. Then this could be a hidden gem even, eh? Come on, using so much reactor already. I know the first time when I played, I killed the boss and I have some juice on my gun left. And right now I'm not going to kill the boss. I'm going first to grab the battery pack, because you need it now. You need to clear out the ghost here. And then they don't die. And all of a sudden both of them die together. I have no clue how that works. If there is a gripe to be had with this game, then it is definitely that. Why, Jeffrey? Just kill the ghost, for fuck's sake. Okay. Well, at least making a bit more progress now. I really should start hitting them in the face more, instead of on their tails. It seems that is the thing. Level 2. Jeffrey did it again. He made level 2. You hold in still. Now a new color palette. We're down on our reactor already, so Jeffrey's not going to get far. Making this maybe a pretty tough game. Not chill and relaxed. It'll be interesting to see if you can get really good in this game. I wonder. Yeah, having lots of fun. Going through all these discs, finding these obscure things. That's the ones I'm holding out for. Finding these and then seeing if they are on CSDB or downloads available, and if it's obscure or, and any kind of good, then Jeffrey just wants to cover these games. So this is an example of a game that I thought was worth showing. I'm not going to say I love this game though, no. I wonder what those items in the top right are. But yeah. Silly game. Yeah. Well, that's my find, guys. F5. So F5. Make the main music go louder again. Can make it really loud. Taking it down a little bit. And then do it enough, then you get the sound effect back. Hey. That's it. Oh, short video. But good fun anyhow. Thank you for watching. Hey, see you in the next one. Cheers.
Are you leveling up with the Jeffrey? 'Cause the Jeffrey's leveling up where you